Welcome to today's edition of physics. Today we are looking at density. The density of a material simply means mass per unit volume of that material, or it is also the ratio of mass to the volume of the material. That's why we have density to be mass all over volume, which is expressed with that formula on the board. Then these are materials and their density. Like aluminium, the density in kg per meter cube is 2,700. While that of copper is 8,900. While that of lead is 11,300. That of steel is 7,800. But I want you to pay attention. The density of ice at 0 degrees is 920, while the density of water at 4 degrees is 1,000. That means you can see that water at 4 degrees is more denser than ice at 0 degree, even though all of them are the same substance. The measuring of density. When we come to how densities are measured, we are going to consider regular solid and irregular solid. You know that a regular solid is a solid that have a regular shape. In which the shape you can measure the dimension easily and calculate the volume. So for us to measure the density of a regular solid, we just measure the mass and also measure the dimension. From the dimension, we can calculate the volume, and that is why the density is mass over volume. But when you come to irregular solid, even though the mass is also measured as that of the regular solid, but when you come to the volume, because it doesn't have a perfect shape or a regular shape, we can't measure the volume as that of a regular solid. Rather, we bring a beaker which is calibrated. We fill the beaker. The beaker will not actually be filled with water. We put some water in the beaker, then we match that irregular solid. The difference in the level of water before immersion it and after immersion it will give us the volume of the solid, because the volume of water displaced will be equal to the volume of the solid. This is density, and that is all we have for you today.